I'm back.
Bluntly.
Down on the ground.
One is you need to do everything local, even if you think globally. It means that you don't have to have a networked strategy.
Bluntly, and bluntly.
Growth be considered as a panacea concerning development.
Economic growth in the Congo is on the paper, but it's not the reality.
There's evidence, especially among students, before graduating, you can see.
It may be strong, but people who are dealing with this situation, this is the problem. Or white people are not.
Bluntly with Anicet Yomboranyama.
From time immemorial, nobody has eaten omelette without bringing eggs. That's why we must polish up economic strategies in order to skyrocket. Do you have any ideas about economic development and welfare? Join us in this program. Bluntly, and bluntly. Everything is under control. Keep in touch.
Bluntly, and bluntly.
Bluntly is well done.
Bluntly is very nice.
In DRC, bluntly is an obligation.
Bluntly is exciting.
Bluntly is my passion.
Wherever you are, work bluntly.
Bluntly with Anicet Yomboranyama.
Sing to bluntly. English is the reality in DRC.
Bluntly, and bluntly. Everything is under control.
Hello everybody, welcome to the program. Bluntly, and bluntly. Everything is under control. Everything is definitely under control in this program. Today's Bluntly is really appealing. Today's Bluntly is compelling and exciting because we're talking about something vitally important, good governance and development in the Democratic Republic of Congo and in Africa in general. You know, I'm not alone today. Right here and right now, we have Mr. Liongo. Hello, Mr. Liongo. How are you doing today? Yes, you're a lawyer and a permanent guest. Bluntly permanent guest. Can you imagine? Yes. I'm really delighted about that. Thank you very much. Angèle Makombo. Hello. How are you today? Angèle Makombo is here for the second time. Yes. Thank you. Angèle Makombo, you are, has two-hat member of the Economic and Social Council of the Democratic Republic of Congo, leader of a political party. What's the name? League of Congolese Democrats, LIDEC. That's the name of your political party. Yeah. Oh my God, a president of a political party on a Bluntly. Thank you. Thank you very much. We have John Kazadi, Bloom, Fuel and Nomusa, and associate manager of ERESA from South Africa. Yeah, since a long while?
No, since 2 years now.
Yeah, 2 years. Yes. Yeah, good. Good. Thank you very much. And now we have Jennifer Kapinga Banza, Divine. Oh my God. Specialist in conflict resolution in the Democratic Republic of Congo. From where? From Washington. Where are you from? Thank you. Thank you very much. Bluntly, and bluntly. Everything is under control. Kapinga Banza, Divine. Would you look at the camera and take off?
I, the undersigned Jennifer Divine Kapinga Banza, hereby state that I love my country, the Democratic Republic of Congo, commit to work for its economic, political, and social progress on behalf of its people and my land. I also hereby commit to work in compliance with today's Bluntly TV show rules and state that all my speaking time will be fully devoted to speak bluntly, and bluntly.
Thank you. Thank you very much. Yeah, lawyer. Lawyer, permanent guest. Yeah.
Pati Liongo, hereby state that I love my country, the Democratic Republic of Congo, commit to work for its economic, political, and social progress on behalf of its people and my land. I also hereby commit to work in compliance with today's Bluntly TV show rules and state that all my speaking time will be fully devoted to speak bluntly,
and bluntly. Thank you. Yeah, Angèle Makombo, I'm really happy for having you again on Bluntly.
I'm happy too.
Yes.
So, hi, Angèle Makombo, hereby state that I love my country, the Democratic Republic of Congo, commit to work for its economic, political, and social progress on behalf of its people and my land. and I also hereby commit to work in compliance with today's Bluntly TV show rules and state that all my speaking time will be devoted, fully devoted to speak bluntly,
and bluntly again. Thank you. Thank you very much, John, from South Africa, even though we have xenophobic violence in South Africa. Don't be afraid. Are you going to go back in South Africa?
That's my land.
Your second land. Yeah, let's go.
Thank you, sir. I, the undersigned John Kazadi, hereby state that I love my country, the Democratic Republic of Congo, commit to work for its economic, political, and social progress on behalf of its people and my land. I also hereby commit to work in compliance with today's Bluntly TV show rules and state that all my speaking time will be fully devoted to speak bluntly.
Thank you. Thank you very much. Bluntly, and bluntly. Everything is under control. You know, we are in Africa, but particularly in the Democratic Republic of Congo, where, you know, leaders are supposed to work hard in order, you know, to rebuild the country so that we may go forward. But there is something vitally important called good governance and development. We never go forward. We never, you know, shape our country if we are not committed, you know, by refining strategies in terms of the form and in terms of the content so that our country may go forward. But what's going on exactly about good governance and development in the Democratic Republic of Congo? Find out.
The government has been committed since 2010 to working closely with the World Bank to establish a mechanism for the systematic improvement of economic governance. A governance model has been established and its progress is periodically measured on a bi-monthly basis. Its objective is to strengthen governance and transparency in extractive industries, forestry, mining, and oil sectors, and to improve the business climate. These measures are designed to consolidate the reforms launched under the Heavily Indebted Poor Countries HIPC initiative and to restore confidence among private investors and development partners. Over the past 2 years, significant progress in the implementation of these measures has been observed. Almost all the contracts assigned by the government in oil, mining, and forestry sectors have been disclosed to the public. The DRC is meeting the transparency requirements through the periodic publication of the reports under the Extractive Industries Transparency Initiative, EITI. However, additional efforts must be made to achieve the widespread use of competition for the award of mining, oil, and forestry contracts.
Thank you. Thank you very much. Yes. Divine Kapinga, how are you today?
I'm fine, thank you.
Yes. You have the floor.
Thank you
about
very much.
Good governance. What does it mean for you, good governance?
Well, I can define it, good governance, as a clear and predictable legal framework, which includes some kind of accountability and transparency and information on the management of national affairs.
Yes.
So this is how I can understand as good governance.
And good governance is a polysemous word, is a multi-dimensional word.
It can also be used in terms of in organizations, in governments. And as for now, I think we're going to talk about this issue about our government.
Yes, but as we're talking about good governance in the Democratic Republic of Congo, how can you, contextualize the word?
As for me, actually, for
Congolese people.
For Congolese people, the good governance is just linked with development, of human development. As for me today, I was really feeling anointed to speak about the reduction of poverty.
Wow.
Talking about good governance, I would like to emphasize on the reduction of poverty in Congo especially, but in Africa also in general.
Yes. In Africa, but let's put a particular emphasis on the Democratic Republic of Congo.
So
when we talk about good governance and development, it's a matter of refining strategies for a better future.
When you're refining strategies here, you're supposed to involve people, because here it's just about the interest of the population.
Yes.
The people that are making decisions, they should also focus on the involvement of the population, the interest of the population.
Yes.
And as here for our country here, there is something, is like a sickness that is refused to be healed. But I know
the actors.
I cannot say who are the actors anyway. Yes. Everybody here is able. I cannot. Please don't push me that far. I know where you're going.
Good.
But anyway, let me say something here. Underdevelopment. and poverty are the major challenges of good governance. And I think here in our country, in Congo Democratic, there's something like poverty that is supposed to be erased.
How to get rid of poverty?
There is good governance,
but
there's still a lot to be done in order to erase poverty in our country, in order to give everybody, every Congolese people, the right to live a quality life.
Yes.
Yeah, there's a way on that. But anyway, with the crisis, with the conflicts that are coming in and out in our country, it's not very easy to say that we have reached it. Yes. We are building something and some effort that are really to be considered.
Taking into consideration what's going on the ground, are you sure that the country is moving?
Yeah, I'm sure. Let me tell you something. I'm very optimistic. And I'm sure something's being built, and we're going to reach that point.
As the Congolese?
Yes.
Are you talking with your heart, you know?
I'm talking with my heart, with my emotions, and all my being.
Yes, okay, a passionate Congolese.
Yeah, I love my country so much.
Yes.
You know, and I have to really congratulate. Also, there, you can just...
You can feel, praising.
You can say, I'm not praising anybody. Let me tell you something. I'm not praising anybody, but I'm just talking truth. What I see, you know, I was living abroad about 6 to 7 years. I didn't leave my country like this.
When you came back?
So when I came back, I could see some changes.
Yes.
So it's visible. Everybody has to talk about it. As for me, there is really a lot to be done again on good governance in my country. But yet, we have also to applaud the effort that have been done.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah. How can we answer those who think that when it comes to talking about, you know, good governance in Africa, it's something, Africa is, you know, shapeless. When we talk about good governance, there is nothing good, you know. They always do wrong things about good governance. They're wide of the mark.
When we
African people.
Thank you so much.
Yes.
For the second opportunity.
Yes.
It's not by mistake.
Yes.
It's a divine connection.
Yes. You are funny, you. Yes.
Good governance.
We are among divine people.
Divine, yeah. And anointed. She's anointed, as you said. Yeah.
Good governance is about leadership.
Yes.
And it's a big issue that not only Congo is a country, but it's a sickness, it's a disease.
Yeah.
The symptoms that we have discovered in many leaderships in Africa.
Yeah.
And today, because we are talking about Congo, we should not keep quiet when there is something that we can raise up.
Yeah.
First, I would like to thank them for the effort put in place for what we have seen.
They have been making.
Yeah, they are trying their best.
Yeah.
But I want their ears to be open at the same time.
Yes.
We are not coming to such shows to make noise and to not be understood.
But we have to tell the truth.
We have to touch it, to give it a real color. If this paper is white, let it be white.
White.
You are not going to force me to say it is red.
While it is white.
White.
My God.
So today I'm here to tell them that it's not about the president, it's not about the ministers, it's not about it's about everybody.
What do you want to point out? You know, be precise. Hurry up.
The leadership in Congo is sick.
Yeah.
People of this country are forgotten. They are not considered.
How?
The first thing that they should do, they should put people to the center of everything.
Yeah.
When you leave your house...
Human capital investment.
When you leave your house, you are telling to yourself, now I'm going to serve my people.
Yeah.
Any position you are carrying, any position. You are a road doer, you are going to build roads, you say, I'm going to build these roads for my people.
Yeah.
Because they are there for us. We gave them that power. We borrowed them that power.
And they have to, you know, to be accountable.
That's what she said. A very good leader should listen. They are listening. We congratulate them for that.
Yes.
And it's about how we consider ourselves.
What don't they do that they're supposed to do?
The first thing that should be considered in this leadership or this governance to be good.
Yes.
Because we can't say now that the governance is good. No. People are trying to live on their own.
People are surviving.
They are surviving. And this has been...
But when I look at you, you're like somebody, you know?
No,
really.
You don't know the secret.
He's divine.
Yeah, he's divine.
Imagine imagine, up to date.
Yes.
For my children to go to school in Congo, I must pay the teachers or the school.
Yeah.
Besides that,
no, you pay school fees. You do not pay teachers.
Besides school fees,
yes,
there is a big amount that is more than school fees.
Yes.
That I should be paying.
Yeah.
For those children.
Yeah.
And then life is not about a class of people.
Yes.
No, we all have to be considered.
What's the link between good governance and development in DRC? Do both words work together?
No, before we have development,
yes,
we should have good governance.
Yes. Good governance, first of all.
First of all.
Yeah.
This is what attracts investors to say, no, now we can go because the country is organized. Yes. We are safe. The land is at peace. Otherwise, we are going to make noise.
Yes.
Always, I have heard this for a long time. Congo is a rich country. We have riches on the ground and underground. Yes. Who's benefiting those riches? That's the question that we should be asking each other.
Instead of complaining, what can you do yourself?
The president.
What's your contribution?
My contribution,
apart from criticizing others.
This is my contribution.
Yes.
When I call any investor in any field, the first question I should ask him, what are you going to do for my people who live in that land where you are investing?
Yeah.
Job creation?
Yeah.
Or your own interest?
So we have a lot of, job seekers in the Democratic Republic of Congo.
We are having engineers.
Yeah.
Who are doing what they didn't learn to school because of lack of jobs.
Good. Good. What should be done to strengthen good governance so that development may become a reality? As he said, the good governance comes first. Then after good governance, we have development. What should be done to strengthen good governance in DRC?
I agree with Mr. John that people must be at the center.
Yes.
But for me, the way I see it is good governance where peace and security are really the prerequisites for,
prerequisites,
exactly.
So we do not have peace and security, nothing right will happen.
Exactly.
Right.
And it's symptomatic that the President Kabila, appointed just a week ago a special advisor
in charge
for
of,
good governance and to fight corruption, Luzolo Bambi.
Were you happy for that?
I'm happy for that, but I'm hoping that he will bring change. He himself, Luzolo Bambi, said, corruption in this country has become endemic.
Endemic?
He said that. He said this must be stopped. My question here is why it has taken so long to come to that conclusion.
Yes.
Luzolo Bambi said again that, tax fraud and embezzlement per year, cost us $50 billion.
50 billion.
And you know that
more than our budget. The budget is just 7
million or 8 or 9 million. You see what we are losing. And you are telling me what
how to strengthen.
How to strengthen. But I just give you image which struck me.
Yes.
Because we talked about the progress. Well, I did, my secondary high school here.
Yeah.
When I was in high school in the Congo, we used to have school buses.
Thank you.
We used to go to pharmacy, give our father a carte d'endroit and get medicine.
Demography, that's the problem. Today we are more than
but as we say, governing is planning.
Yes.
So we have to plan. And last night, it rained heavily in Kinshasa.
Yes.
And I love the rain, especially at night.
Yes.
But I was sad because I thought of the hundreds, thousands of quinoa, flooded.
Yeah, flooded.
So it's nice we have, Boulevard Triomphal, etc. But how about, as you said, the people?
Yes.
And you said how to strengthen good governance is to make good choices.
Good choices.
Policies, to have good policies.
Choosing right people.
And then to implement.
Putting them to the right places at the right time.
And to implement those policies.
Yeah.
And then to have competent people.
Yes.
But when you look at the government that we have, I'm sorry to say, there are some people who are well known not to be competent.
So, and the robot is known, worldwide.
Exactly.
But they don't respect the system.
Yeah.
But just to say that we have natural resources,
yes.
we have the people. Look around, look at us.
But why do we mistrust? Why do we mistrust, each other in the Democratic Republic of
Congo? It has to come, as John said, leadership.
Yeah.
Good governance, it's also to have a strong leadership,
yes.
to have a vision for the country.
Then the country can move forward.
It can move forward.
Good.
And when people steal money or mismanage funds, don't do the job correctly,
yes.
you have to punish them.
Yes,
but
good.
Unfortunately, in this country, impunity is widespread.
Good. We have, to stop impunity in Democratic Republic of Congo.
And actually, Luzolo Bambi said that also.
What are the main challenges about good governance in DRC? What are the main obstacles?
Yeah, thank you. Thanks for inviting me, and thanks for giving me this word. Yeah. I agree with everybody. In nowadays world, good governance is considered as the cornerstone of development.
Yes.
Leaders are required to implement the principles of good governance to achieve development.
Yes.
My comments on good governance will go through three keywords.
Yes.
The first one, efficiency.
Efficiency.
The second one, transparency. The third one,
accountability. I was waiting for that one, the last.
Yes, and you knew I would come to this one.
I knew you'll finish there.
About efficiency, this is our choices, whether in policies or in management, need to be governed by the need to achieve good results.
Yes.
And this requires that competency and merits be taken into account when appointing people to any jobs.
Meritocracy. That's something,
I prefer it in French.
Yeah.
Meritocracy.
Yes.
Because the world is well known.
Yes.
So, are we applying these principles? Efforts have been made. There have been. We've lived in days in this country where you could not know about anything. Yeah. Everything was mysterious. Everything was secret, and no one could ask any question.
Yeah.
Now we have abilities on a national TV station like this one to debate.
Yes.
This
to raise, these kind of questions without problem.
This proves that progress has been made.
Yeah.
But a lot has still to be done when appointing people, when electing people, because we also, the population, we elect people.
Yeah.
When electing them, we need to take into account criteria of meritocracy, as you said.
Yeah.
Transparency. There are encouraging initiatives that have been taken, like what we call in French ETA.
Yeah.
Publish what you earn. But we have difficulties in implementing ETA also. There's an initiative in Parliament. I heard about a proposal to pass a law on the right of information. They don't want them to be debated on. And this is not encouraging in terms of accountability.
Good.
Because when we have scandals,
yes,
everybody's astonished.
Yes.
Something unheard has been done, and no one is punished, no one is called accountable, and everything is managed as though, well, no one needs to be held accountable on that.
Good.
So,
bluntly, everything is under control. Everything is definitely under control. When you watch bluntly, you become, knowledgeable, because people are invited here are really knowledgeable. They know what they're talking about. Today, you have to know good governance principles, rule of law, meritocracy, accountability, transparency, and others. Otherwise we'll be going from bad to worse. From time immemorial, nobody has eaten omelette without breaking eggs. That's why we must polish up economic strategies in order to skyrocket. Do you have any ideas about economic development and welfare? Join us in this program bluntly. That's our motto, our slogan. Stick around, we'll be back after the break. Find out. I'm back.
Bluntly.
Down on the ground.
One is you need to do everything local, even if you think globally. It means that you don't have to have a networked strategy.
Bluntly, and bluntly.
Growth be considered as a panacea concerning development.
economic growth in the Congo is on the paper, but it's not the reality.
There's evidence, especially among students before graduating. You can see.
It may be strong, but people who are dealing with this situation, this is the problem. Or white people are not.
Bluntly, oui, Anicet Yomboranyama.
From time immemorial, nobody has eaten omelette without bringing eggs. That's why we must polish up economic strategies in order to skyrocket. Do you have any ideas about economic development and welfare? Join us in this program. Bluntly, bluntly, and bluntly. Everything is under control. Keep in touch.
Bluntly, bluntly, and bluntly. Bluntly is well done.
Bluntly is very nice. In DRC, bluntly is an obligation.
Bluntly is exciting.
Bluntly is my passion.
Wherever you are, work bluntly.
Bluntly with Anicet Yomboranyama.
Sing to bluntly. English is the reality in DRC.
Bluntly, bluntly, and bluntly. Everything is under control.
Thank you. Thank you very much. Divine Kapinga. Yeah. Am I also anointed? That's you. Yeah.
We can be contaminated, by the way.
Yes. Now let's put a particular emphasis on business climate. When we talk about good governance, we have to make sure that the business climate is under control. Yes. Otherwise, investor will never be coming in the Democratic Republic of Congo to invest. Yeah. Yes. Because the world is a global village today.
That's true. So talking about the business here in our country, as my sister here said, I caught her, she said that we need to have a land where there is peace in order to call. I don't know if it's the Angels or John who said that. Yeah. We need to have peace in the land in order to bring investors to come and invest. You're right. But as for me, I think this is the time. And although there may be some kind of clashes that are coming in and out to come and destabilize our country, I think I just remain on that point. Our country is warming up again. Yeah, and this is really a call to investors to come and invest in our country in order to create jobs for the population and also to let the country itself to be developed. Yes. Talking about the human development. So the climate, the business climate, I think is favorable for me, according to me. Though I'm not a businesswoman, but anyway, you can sense it. Yes. Yeah.
And good governance in the Democratic Republic of Congo has a lot of, obstacles. Yeah. Like corruption. We were talking about embezzlement, particularly. Corruption. And people are really, involved in this kind of
maybe, I don't know. This is what I want to emphasize on again. It's the participation of the population to the decision making or decision taking. But I don't know, at this stage, they're really taking into account people that are really vulnerable, that are very poor, that nobody look at, that do not have the right to be representative according to the standards of the society. Congolese population? Of course, our society is very demanding. There's a high level. Let me tell you something. There's a high level of unemployment in our country. Yes. That's
many why jobless in the DRC.
Many people, all of them are jobless. Let me tell you something. When somebody is going to work, to workplace, but then
you see what happened in South Africa.
Exactly.
Yeah, xenophobic violence.
But this is not what we are really encouraging in our country, and God forbid it will not happen here. Yes. But then we should have a look on that aspect, unemployment in our country. I think it's time for
to end unemployment.
Is to create jobs. Yes. And how do we create jobs? Is
without
to invite
business climate. Without good business climate.
Let me tell you, my brother, peace is something we should really always come back on. Yeah. If there is no peace, there is no development in a country. Yes. How can you develop a country where there is always conflicts that are coming in and out, and you know where they come from, the eastern part of Congo? Yes. That part, once it is stabilized, and then the whole cake as a piece of corn can be also stabilized. Sorry to speak
no
about
problem.
the cake. But anyway, so there are efforts, as I said, there are effort of stabilization of, our country on the way. Yeah. But unfortunately, somehow people that have got very bad intentions always come to destabilize, to create troubles because they don't want our country to be developed. But I know
where do they come from? Where do they come from? They show it color bluntly. Bluntly, put it bluntly here.
Okay, let me just put it bluntly, as you said.
Where do perpetrators come from?
They come from the outside.
Yeah.
They're outsiders.
Surrounding countries.
Coming to invade our country.
Yes.
And I don't know why.
Invasion. Yeah,
I don't know why
word,
the eastern part of country is like a part. It's just like an, I don't know. It's just an entrance. Why do they don't come from another part?
An expert in charge of conflict resolution, what should be done to stop, to end war in the eastern part of DRC?
In the eastern part of DRC, in order to end the war, we should refer to the framework agreement that have been signed by 13 countries of Africa in order to stabilize our country and the region.
But they do not
Theoretical, let me tell you something. Something's being done.
Yeah, thank you, John. Let's talk about meritocracy. I like the word meritocracy. We have to give power, to rely on people who are strong. Don't give the power to your friends, your uncle, and people who have affinity.
I wrote it down
with you.
I said,
yes.
The problem, people are not conscient.
Yeah.
There is no willing spirit in the leadership.
Lack of awareness.
Yeah, there is no willing spirit. The leaders of Congo, to every level,
must change their mindset.
They must change the mindset, and they must feel that they are owing something to somebody.
Yeah.
As they've described.
They owe something to the population.
They are owing us every day.
Yeah.
Not only talking in code, but we are